We're going to hope that this works in one take because everything is low battery and I don't want to charge anything. Hi. Okay, so I'm real comfy right now because this is the way that I feel the best to come to this and come back to the podcast. I am considering this season 2. Last year was the first year that I embarked on doing a podcast, starting my YouTube, seeing what content creation is like. And I indeed really like it. And I need to find a way for this to be sustainable for me because I am the one-woman show. I film it, I think of the ideas, I'm editing, and I love it. And I also want to be able to still live my life. And until I have a team, I need to make this more sustainable for me. So the way that I am going to be able to do that is doing less cuts, less edits, being a little bit more candid, and making the exporting process a lot easier for me. So what I hope to bring in season 2 is just a little bit more naturalness to what I'm doing. And you're going to get the uncut version. And I'm going to be thinking about the audio a little bit more than the visual. I'm going to have the visual, but just really wanting to tune in a very truthful way about where I'm at in life right now. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, 2024, February. So much has happened in a month of this year that I feel like an entirely different person. I feel like I'm in a new body. I feel like I'm in a new home. I feel like I'm in a new mental space. I am learning that nothing is permanent, and that I really don't need anyone but myself. And I am really excited to see what 1 year of being single, celibate, and sober looks like for me. I have been in a relationship for the past essentially 7 years of being in LA. Whether there was like a title for the entire time or not, doesn't really matter when you're prioritizing somebody as almost as highly as yourself. You're in relationship, in romantic partnership, at least the way that I do them. So this will be the first time that in a really long time. And something to know, if you didn't know this already, is that I was in a relationship from 12 to 21. The guy that I lost my virginity to was the same guy I was with until I was 21 years old. So I had a very, small portion of my life being single. And it was like 2 or 3 years. And then in relationship again. That's most of my life being in relationships. So I have made the decision to have an intentional single, celibate, and sober year. It has a nice ring to it. And sobriety I've tapped into before, but again, since I was 12, I have been using alcohol, drugs, sex. I wouldn't say I was using sex to numb anything, but alcohol and drugs is just like, it was around and I didn't really know the harm. And so my brain and my organs and my body and everything has been exposed to those things for a really long time. So I'm excited to embark on a sober year. And why celibate? Because I am wanting to detach my worth from sex. And not because consciously I don't know that my worth doesn't come from sex, but I think deeply rooted, I'm not really sure when it comes to sexual relationships. If somebody doesn't want to have sex with me and I want to have sex with them, what value do I bring if they don't want to? And then when we are having sex and they do want to have sex with me, sometimes I think it's like I feel over sexualized. And I want to find the balance. And I'm really enjoying my friendships right now, like so much. I feel so protected. I feel really blessed to have incredible friendships, male and female friendships that feel really rich. And I want to explore what those relationships do for me and how they serve me. I think I have a tendency in romantic relationships to prioritize that over every other relationship. It has the highest place in my mental hierarchy. And so I think it will be really cool to just pour into others in a different way and to show up in a different way for others and kind of just cleanse my palate, cleanse my spirit, cleanse my mind, and put my energy into my dreams and my goals, because I came to LA with a lot of dreams and goals. And they've changed so much. It's incredibly wild. And I'm not going to share all of those dreams and goals here simply because some of them, I need them to be real before I share them. But what I will share is that I want to be sober, celibate, single. And I am really looking forward to seeing who the woman is on the other side of that year. And I'm not even like setting a specific date. If I decide beforehand or afterward that I want to stop or start, I get to change my mind. And that's been a big theme of my life right now, is that it is okay to change your mind. You can change your mind whenever you want. And it doesn't mean you're not a woman of your word, as long as you're in your present truth. Another thing that I am really cultivating is looking at my past with soft eyes and just looking at my past with gratitude for all of the lessons and accepting what is in the now. And so with this podcast and with the content that I create, I don't aim to be a perfectionist. I don't aim to be somebody who knows it all. I just aim to be a person sharing their experience. And I truly believe that my purpose is in helping others see the power in being vulnerable and the power in being everything that you are and accepting everything that you are, because I didn't always do that. I don't always do that. And I feel the most empowered when I do. And when I showcase the ugly parts of me, the parts of me that aren't so pretty. And when I love those parts, and it sounds kind of corny, but it's not. It's really hard to love your ugly parts. So that's what this content is going to be about, upcoming, and also diving more into my creative works. I am also building a coach. I'm building a business as a coach, a movement coach, a hype coach. I'm a confidence coach. I'm an empowerment coach. I want to help people feel like the most empowered version of themselves. And part of that is finding out what makes me the most empowered. And I just told you what that is. So in that process, there can be a lot of, who am I? Who am I to help someone else when my life isn't perfect or doesn't look exactly how I want it to? And I've come to realize that that's never the most that's never the richest experience. That's never the richest leader or the richest teacher is the person who has it all together. The richest leader is the one who knows how to tell it straight and has clarity on where they're at. And so I bring that to the table, and I am fiercely, after being in love with myself right now. And I am hoping to be a guide for other women and other men to do the same thing, and to also expand to hold space for others to do the same, because this world does not go round without us seeing one another and holding space for one another. And so, yeah, this is my imperfect first episode of season 2. And I'm really grateful that you're here. If you're watching this, that is really cool. It's really cool. I don't do this for money. I do this to figure out who I am and what I can do for other people and how I can be the best version of myself, because I think that's what propels the world forward. And it's the reason why I'm here. It's my gift. It's my reason to wake up in the morning. So thanks for watching, and I hope that we get to embark on a journey together that is both vulnerable and real and without filters and without covers and without pretenses. I hope it just gets to be us and all the magic that we want to create. Okay. I think that's it. See you later.